Please do not listen to this eyes closed process whilst driving or operating machinery. Only listen where it is safe to relax totally. I'd like you to get yourself really comfortable now, either by sitting or lying down somewhere where you can totally relax and shut out the outside world, safe in the knowledge that this mind programming technique will bring about changes and successes that you desire. Should you need to wake during this process, you will awake feeling refreshed and alert. This process is a bit like daydreaming. You may find that when you awake, your conscious mind does not remember everything afterwards, and that's fine. But there will be changes. Just make yourself really comfortable now. Really relax. Close your eyes when you're ready and focus on my voice and just let the sounds wash over you.
And now as you're sitting or laying very comfortably, I'd like you to concentrate on your breathing. And if you haven't already done so, close your eyes just as soon as you want to. And focusing on your breathing, the sound of my voice, which will go with you. Do a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And you have to imagine that this state of relaxation is a bit like reading a book. What happens when you read a book? You shut out the outside world. You get totally engrossed in that book. You get completely absorbed in the words on the page, just like you're getting absorbed with the sound of my voice. And what happens to your body when you're reading a book? Are you aware of your body? If you have an itch, you're probably scratching. But it doesn't take you away from the words on the page. You just become totally engrossed in that book. What does it feel like? It's hard to describe, isn't it? And as you sink deeper, deeper down into this state of perfect relaxation, I'd like you to imagine that you're at the top of a staircase. It's your staircase, so you can decide how wide the staircase is, whether it's an old staircase or a new staircase. And in a moment we're going to go down these stairs. And with each step down, 10 steps down, all the way to 0, you will sink deeper and deeper down into the most wonderful state of relaxation. So taking the first step now, floating down, down, deeper down. 9. 8. And you can just start to imagine what's at the bottom of the staircase. The smells are floating up and just starting to hear faint sounds. 7. 6. 5. Halfway there now, you can see that this staircase leads to the jungle. You can start to hear the sounds of the animals, the tropical forests. So 4, going deeper down, really sinking right down. 3. 2. 1. 0. And you're now in your perfect place. You can hear all the sounds of the animals, just minding their own business. You can see all the trees and the fauna, all those beautiful things that have such an impact on our planet, on our world. And as you walk through this scene, new things to see everywhere. There's new plants, new wildlife. It's amazing. And the sounds just fill your head. And it feels so good, beautifully warm. And it's a bit humid. It's lovely on your skin. It just feels so good to be breathing in clean, fresh air. A place totally unspoiled. What a place to come to. A place to relax. And feel cool and calm. And as you walk through, this wonderful forest. You come upon a clearing. And there's huts all the way round. Lots of huts. There's a lot of space between them. Big huts. And there's one that's got your name on it. It's yours. And in the middle, there's a clearing. Middle of this arena where all the huts are circled round. There's the beginnings of a fire. Must be the fire where everybody gathers. And this is a place where people come to get rid of negative emotions and negative thoughts. So I'd like you now to go and gather some sticks for this fire. Just wander around and find as many sticks as you can. Because each stick that you collect is a negative thought or a negative emotion, a fear that's held you back for so long, and I'd like you to gather as many sticks as you can. And when you've collected as many sticks as you can, go and put them on the fire, ready to be burnt later. And go and get some more sticks. Each stick that you pick up is a negative thought, a negative feeling that you have ever thought about yourself. Any negative experiences, just keep piling them up, taking them back to the fire, and then go gather some more sticks. And you throw these sticks on a pile with gay abandon. The pile's getting enormous now, it's massive. Huge, big bonfire going to happen. And as the sun goes down, in this wonderful place, all those sounds are around you. Do you light the fire? And it starts really slowly at first. But then you blow on it. That's right, deep breath in. Blow on the fire. And each time you do, the flames just burst into life and all those sticks start to burn brightly, getting redder and redder and yellow and some blues. Each time you blow on that fire, it just gets brighter feel so warm, relaxed and calm, because that fire is your confidence. And you know that each time you blow on that fire with your breath, take 2 breaths in and blow out, those flames just spark into life. And it feels so safe and so warm and relaxed. Exactly the way it should be. And you suddenly realise that all those sticks are disappeared. They're completely gone. Every one that you collected is gone. And that fire is so big and bright, so beautiful against the sunset in the sky. And as you sit there and watch this fire, I don't know how big this fire can go. Eternally, it can go into white, burn so bright. You know that that fire is burning for you. Each time you breathe out, your breath is breathing fire and life into that fire of confidence. And as you sit there enjoying this fire, you suddenly become aware that there's a huge party of people gathered. It's all the people from all the other huts, and there's hundreds of them, maybe thousands. Quite a gathering, and they all seem to be gathered in one place. And as you get up to look, you notice that they're actually all gathered around one hut. And they're shouting and they're stomping and they're applauding. So you go over to see what's going on. And you can't push through all the people. It's really bad. They're all jostling and trying to get to the front, and what's going on? Well, eventually you realise that these people are all gathered outside your hut. And pushing your way through the crowds, you realise that it's you. You're stood outside your balcony of your hut. And you stand there for a minute getting jostled around, and you wonder what's going on. All these people are going mad. There's Irish people, there's English people, there's Polish people, all sorts of people, African people, all types of people. And they're just going mad. And you suddenly realise that they're going mad because they've come to see you. They're interested in what you've got to say. And they really admire you. And they're just listening to you speak. And there you are standing on that balcony and you look amazing. Absolutely amazing. So tall. You seem to tower above everybody. And you're talking as if it's the most natural thing in the world for you to do. And these people just want to listen. And it seems no matter what you say, they're applauding you. And as you look at yourself, you just see yourself being so confident, so relaxed, so calm. It's like you've been doing this all your life. Well, eventually, you push your way through the crowds. And you dive through the back of your hut. And from the back of the hut, you can actually see yourself on the balcony, still talking to these people. And this scene is quite incredible. You've never experienced anything like this before. And it makes you feel all warm and cool and relaxed and a little bit excited. And as you look at yourself talking to these people on the balcony, you take a note of what she's wearing, how her mannerisms are. She's just so supremely confident. What is she wearing? How does she look? And as you walk from one end of the hut towards her, those feelings come to you. And you step right into that person on the balcony. And it's you, the crowd is going mad. And you can see all the Irish hats with their pints and Guinness, God knows where they got those from. And you can see the English with their pints and lager and their painted faces. Quite incredible. And even the Africans there, some of them in costume, it's just amazing. After a while you walk back into your hut and the crowd disperses. And you just sit on the sofa, totally mesmerised with what's just happened. And you keep looking out onto the balcony and replaying that scene of you stepping into yourself and feeling 12 feet tall and so confident. And you knew that people were interested in what you had to say. And people admired you for having the courage to speak and say what you had to say. And each time you step back into that scene, those amazing feelings of pride and confidence come flooding back. And you decide to give that feeling, that scene, a title. I don't know what you'll call it. The jungle scene, I don't know. Each time you step back into that scene and hear that sound, hear those people, and imagine yourself 12 feet tall, 2.5 meters tall. You call up that title in your mind as you realise that you are valuable, you are important, and people do want to hear what you've got to say. So step in again now and call up that title in your mind. Those amazing feelings. You can't imagine how great it feels. Well, maybe you can imagine. It's just an amazing feeling. And as you lazily go over that scene in your mind again and again, you snuggle down into the sofa and you relax. It just feels like you're having a hot stone massage. It just, relaxed. You're in a safe place, just relaxed. And you lazily open one eye and you catch sight of yourself in the mirror. And you do look amazing. You do look amazing, it has to be said. And as you watch your reflection, you see yourself as a little girl again. Bit strange, but as you look into that mirror, you see yourself as a little girl again. How do you look? Does that little girl look lonely? Is she crying? Does she look frightened? Scared? A bit lost maybe? I don't know. What I'd like you to do now is step over to that mirror and give that little girl what she needs. What she needs. As a mother, you know what she needs. You know what she needed then, and you know what she needed now. Give her a hug. Kiss away her tears. Take away her pain. Just put that smile back on her face, because she's such a beautiful girl, full of promise and confidence, and she just needs a hug. And someone to care about her. You know how important it is to take care of your body. You go to extraordinary lengths to ensure that whatever you put in your body is good and nutritious. And now you need to work on your mind as hard as you work on your body. And by giving that child in that mirror the love and attention that she needs, because you're special. You can't change the past and you can't change the future. But you can make the best of every day by taking care of yourself, your body and mind and body in perfect balance. And realise what a truly ingenious survivor you are. You're amazing. Perfect in every way. Absolutely perfect. You are exactly the way you should be. And I know that you have the resources within you to do the things that you want to do. You have the confidence within you to do what you want to do. And in a moment I'm going to count from 3 to 1, and you will come back to everyday awareness. But before I do, let's just go over what we've done. We built a fire from sticks, all your negative emotions, all your negative thoughts, anything negative that's all gone on that fire, and you've blown on that fire and made that fire really big and bright. And you know that with every breath out you are blowing on that fire of confidence. And you've seen yourself in front of hundreds of people, all kinds of people, and you've made that title in your mind, feeling 12 foot or 3 meters tall. How great it felt. So 3. Mind and body in perfect balance. Your body is your temple, and so too is your mind. 2. Little stretch now, becoming more aware, and 1.